Hi everyone guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Finally I decided to make one. I think it'll be logical to make a first video as an introducing myself, to answer some of your questions that you asked me on Instagram. So let's start. The first one. What is your tattoo of and what does it mean to you? I made it like 6 years ago. I don't know if you can see it well from here. I hope so. And it has no sense at all, because I decided that it's not really smart to put some meaning to it, because it'll stay with me for the rest of my life, and my worldview, my mindset, it can change. And actually it's changing every year, so I didn't want to attach myself to something specifically. So it's just like a decoration, you know, just like earrings or whatever. I just like the way it looks like. Do you speak Spanish? Sí. Puedo hablar español, puedo ver películas en español y entiendo como 40%, pero necesito estudiar más. How tall are you? I am 6'3", which is 193 centimeters. What is your nationality? Okay guys, so it's a big mix. I have some German roots, some French roots as well, and some Ukrainian blood. So yeah. Do you use any dating apps? No, I don't use any dating apps. I'm not on Grindr, I'm not on Tinder, Hinge, or whatever there are there. But every single day, or almost every day, I receive messages from people who write me something like, "Hi, I've been speaking to you for like a few months or even a couple of years, and then I found your Instagram page and I'm so sad because it was a fake account and we used to have like a connection, love, blah blah blah." And I think that it's so crazy and sad that people do this. But also I think that it's your fault, guys. You always need to check whom you are talking with. You know, like, make a video call at least. Don't get scammed. Do you like horror movies? No. I hate horror movies and I hate everything like bad news, bad movies that will bring some negative emotions. I try to avoid myself from watching stuff like this, you know? There are so many bad things that are going on in the world, and I don't know, why put something in your mind additionally to make you feel bad? I don't know, I think it's not a good idea to do this. So I highly recommend you to avoid watching negativity, you know. Don't let it in your mind. What's the last movie that made you cry? Okay, so I went to the cinema to this movie that called One Life. It's a true story about a guy who saved Jewish people during the Second World War. And I don't know, those fact that it's a real story about real people, it just, I don't know. I'll be honest, I cried like a bitch when I saw this movie. It's amazing and I highly recommend you to see this one. Can I see a picture of your cock? Of course you can, why not? I'll put it on the screen right here. What did you expect me to do? As an OF creator, is there any time that someone recognizes you while you've been in the public? Yes, it happens pretty often, especially in Latin America. For some reason I have many people who following me there. In Colombia, in shopping malls, people often come and say like, "Hi, I'm following you, how are you, blah blah blah." And it's really nice, you know, like I appreciate when people come and say nice things to me. But what I don't like is when someone just, you know, for example, me being in the airport and someone make a picture of me and then send it to me like, "Hi, I saw you today." It's kinda weird, isn't it? Do you have videos with other people at OF? Guys, it's like going to the bakery store and asking if they have bread there. Of course they have, and you should definitely watch them. Okay, and one of the most common questions that you asked me is about Ricky Martin. Is those rumors true? If we're dating with him, if I know him, blah blah blah. Okay, it's time to tell the truth.